back to my channel. Every time I record a video I have a different setup, but this is my new setup for now, just because this is gonna be a story time video. I don't know why I'm so nervous. What the fuck? Okay, so my story time video is gonna be about the day that my house caught on fire. This day was pretty hectic for everyone in the house. I mean, it happened at the worst point that it could ever happen. So yeah, let me just tell y'all the story. It's not gonna be so long, just because like it all happened like so quick, and like we already, like, thanks to family and stuff, like we could like get our house back like fast. It wasn't really that of a bad situation, like the whole house didn't burn down, but one piece of it did. See how many summers ago? It was like 3 summers ago or 4. I have no idea, but I was going from 7th grade to 8th grade. It was that summer. I remember I was already going through some things, just because that's whenever I myself started dating. I know I was pretty young to date, but that's when I started dating, and I was just going through some things with the person that I was with at the moment, and then I was kind of suspecting like a breakup or whatever the hell. So I just try to like wash it away and like just continue about my business, you know. So this day, usually in the summer, like any other summer, like I would wake up and like get ready or whatever, but like this typical day, like I just didn't want to, like I just didn't have, I wasn't in the mood for it. So I remember my sister was going to school still during the summer, and we went to go pick her up from school. Before we left, me and my older sister and her friend, we kind of smelled burnt, but we didn't think much of it. We were just like, oh, like it's probably just like the smell, like that's going, like, you know, like we didn't think much of it, like, you know, we just smelled burnt or whatever, like. And then we came back, we were all sitting down, like we were all doing our own things, and we still smelled burnt, but like kind of in one section of our house it smelled like gas, kind of. So we called my dad and we told him like, hey, it doesn't smell normal in the house, like it smells like gas and it smells like burnt. So my dad was like it smelled like burnt plastic. And then so my dad told us to disconnect everything until he got home. He told us to go outside because the smell of gas can, like, it wasn't good. So we had ordered some tacos, like I remember this, we had ordered some tacos, and my dad was on his way home, so we were waiting for my dad to get home for we can go pick up our tacos. So it was my sister, my 2 sisters, one of her friends, and one of the girls that was staying with us, and her daughter, and then me. We were just in the house, we were just whatever, while my dad was at work and my mom was also at work. And we were keeping my parents both updated about what was going on, like the smells or whatever. So since they told us to disconnect everything, we did as he told us, whatever. My dad was on his way home, and whenever he got here, like, we were all sitting in the couch. We got tired of being outside, so we came inside, and we were sitting down in the couch. And as soon as he freaking runs in, like, he starts throwing keys at everyone, and he's like, the house is on fire, how do y'all not fucking see it, and this and that. Like, we didn't smell anything anymore, and we didn't hear anything like burning, or we didn't, you know. But this, like, my house is like this, like it's like a rectangle, and this side of the house was burning, and we were on this side of the house, so the fire wasn't going like so quick. But it started off just like a little bit, and then he was like, we didn't, like, it wasn't like humongous explosion, you know. But like the house just started, whatever, we just ran out. We like started moving cars, and my dad started throwing out clothes from closets and like important things. Like he started throwing them to the living room because he just knew that if like the house wasn't gonna like burn all the way to the thing, because we like immediately called 911. Like, and then let me tell ya, I had an anxiety attack while all of this was going on. I ran out and I came to like the corner of our house and I called my mom and I was like, the house is on fire right now. And my mom works like, she worked like 5 minutes away from my house, like right around the corner, and she was like, oh my god, what the hell? And like I was freaking crying, and mom was just like, just calm down, just walk away, just calm down, breathe. She's like, I'm on my way. And I can see my dad like for this, in like this day, like I admire my dad so much more than what I already did, because the house was on flames, you guys. Like one side of the house was on flames, so my dad still kept running inside just to like save as much things as possible, because it was just one room that was on fire. But since 2 rooms are connected, we were like, fuck, like if this room's on fire, this one's gonna catch on fire too. So my dad was just trying to save like everything important, like papers or like important things, you know, and like some clothing and stuff like that. And he just kept running inside. The firefighters got here and they thought that they were working on our house because my dad was still wearing his work clothes. And then they were like, was your house under construction? My sister was like, no, that's my father. And then we were like, okay, well, we need him to get out. And then my dad did not care even if the firefighters were telling him to get out. Like he was still in here like trying his best to get like as many things saved as possible. My dad, like they told him that he needed to like step away from the house, and he got pissed. Like he got super pissed because he was just like, what the hell, like this is my house is on fire, y'all are not doing anything. And then they finally turned off the fire. Good thing it wasn't like a big commotion. It took him like about 3 to 5 minutes to turn it off because it wasn't as big as the thing as the whole commotion was, like, you know, like everyone just panicking. It was more like a small fire, you know, and I'm really thankful it wasn't majors, but like, you know, it was still a scary experience. So they were investigating the causes of the fire. The cause of the fire was because we were getting an electrical job in our house, and the person who did it mixed 2 wires like across, and he laid them both on top of each other. And when he did that, they were both rubbing against each other, so the plastic started burning off. I mean, it started like melting off, and like they caught, and then they started the fire. Thankfully it was only like 1 room that got damaged, and it wasn't a big section. It was just like a really small section that got caught on fire. But we did lose a lot of things. We lost some personal things, and as much as we tried to save most of the personal things, we couldn't save them. And one of my aunts, she came as fast as my dad called and told them that our house was on fire. I'm super thankful for them. They came immediately, and like they were just telling us like that we could stay with them, and like closer family, like my grandma still here, which I'm really thankful. She let us stay at her house for that I think it was like 2 weeks that we had to stay away from the house. But both of my parents did still stay here, even though, because they both had to work, and they didn't want to leave the house by itself. With that, like we were just looking at like everything that had happened, the whole damage, and it was pretty sad. Everyone was just like, damn, like did that really just happen? It's the story of how my house caught on fire and how the reaction was. Yeah, luckily we did get our house fixed. The firefighters had estimated us a time of like 2 to 3 months to fix our house, but I'm so thankful for my dad. He finished it in 2 weeks, and we were able to get like everything situated in 2 weeks. Thank y'all guys so much for watching, and if y'all see another video of me like in the same setup, the same hair, the same shirt, it's because I recorded 2 videos at once, because I am gonna record another story time that's like more juicy, more interesting, but I don't know which one's gonna go up first, so just stay tuned for both of these story times. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and turn on your post notifications. And if we get to 300 subscribers, I will be doing 2 giveaways, so stay tuned for that. Thank you. Bye.